This video will show basically what a medic would have at his first aid station on the field. So starting here, I have a big first aid box. This would go inside it, and just have some old fashioned things like foot powder, and then I have a little thermometer in here. So have a insect powder, which is very dangerous nowadays. They found out that it's as harmful to insects as it is to humans, or vice versa even. Then I have Johnson & Johnson Elastoplast. This is just like plasters you put on. Then here is some sterilizing fluid. It's mainly chlorine, and it's just for cleaning out your kit. There's little bottles of medicine there, band-aids, foot powder, more foot powder, then can openers, and they're just like this, and you hook that around the can and open it. It's just more first aid stuff and another bandage. Then the belt. Thing with these belts is whenever you run out of tourniquets, you just put this round the wound to stop it bleeding. Then these are more Johnson & Johnson bandages. This one's the open one. I'll show you what it looks like. Just little white bandages like that. Then here's some more of the field bandages. There's a big shell dressing, and then first aid dressings. Over here, wound tablets. I've just put mints in there. Now these bottles are what would be blood plasma. I've just put in yellow food dye and water. This is dehydrated stuff, and you just add water and then it turns into that. It's the way they were given on the field. These are my scissors. These are bandage scissors. This is my little booklet registration. Some more scissors there. And this is my Red Cross stamp. Just find a bit of red ink and stamp whatever needs stamping. There's another big bandage. Another bandage. There's pork and beans. Ration. There's the first aid tin over there. Shown that before in another video. That's just, you would have lots and lots of them at a first aid station. And you can also get them in cardboard packages, just to save space and money for the war effort. Now moving on to war morale keeping. This is what you would have found in a medic tent. Some magazines. This is the Fortune magazine. This is June 1941. Just lots of different things in it. Pictures, notes of interest, things that were big in the day. You could find cars in here for about $1,000, which is quite good. And they're selling cigarettes in the back, which is now illegal to advertise cigarettes in that way. These are aviator playing cards, a gift from the American Red Cross, and you'll find these at a lot of the aid stations, as the patients who could move about but couldn't really go and fight would have nothing to do. They would just sit and play cards all day. My favourite piece is the big old radio. This is an old HMV radio. Any of the British reenactors or members of public in the British would know HMV is His Master's Voice, and that is now a main music selling business in Britain. What I do is, because the radio is broken, I take my iPod and speaker and I put it in the back, so I would play a song like Al Jolson. And just set it in the back. And the public would just think it's the radio playing. So you would obviously have far more. I'm still at an early stage of collecting this, but I've got a fair amount. I would hoping to get a stretcher sometime and chairs and things like that, so I can have a full proper aid station. Alright, that's it.